To our USGS Global Webinar. Today, our featured speaker comes from Singapore. She has a master's degree in social science and applied economics. She has spent a very successful 17-year career in corporate, in marketing, management, and communications. She's also a mother and an avid traveler, and today she comes to us from Melbourne, Australia, where she has started her brand new life with her family. Please welcome our speaker, Joanne Chong.
Hi, everybody. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone online with me today. It is extremely exciting for me to be here with you to share one of the most exciting business opportunities that is taking the world by storm right now. I am so thrilled, if you can't tell, and it's my first time meeting so many of you online. I want to say a big hello to you wherever you are in the world. So before I start, let me quickly introduce myself. I am 42 years old. I am married. I have a 4-year-old son. My husband and us, we stay in Melbourne right now. However, I am born, bred, and educated in Singapore and spent most of my life in Singapore. So a little under 4 years ago, I met this company, and it's been an amazing, crazy journey. But in the beginning, I spent some time studying the company and realized that this is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to design the life that I want. So a little over 2 years ago, I quit my job. It was a 17-year corporate career in the making, and I quit that so that I could focus on building this business as well as living the life that I truly desire. So here I am today, broadcasting to all of you from Melbourne. It is an incredible platform because of the way that everything has changed in our lives. And I am here to share with you what I see and also hopefully help you to see that this is something that could truly benefit you as well. So let me just very quickly pull up something that I have prepared for you. Just give me a second as I do this. There you go. Right. So today we are here to share with you about Jvsd. This company is fast becoming a global household name as more and more people hear about it and are curious to know what it is about. And I know some of you online actually have already heard of this but have no idea what it is. So here we go. Today I want to give you something to empower you. We all know, we experience, we can feel it. There is a global convergence in our lives that's taking place right now, right under our nose. We can see technology completely changing the way we live our lives and completely changing the way businesses are conducting their operations and the way that they actually make money. Globalization is here to stay. We all know that. And, this world has literally become a much smaller village because of technology. And also, given all that we know now in the world, we also have access to a lot more advanced biotechnologies that are truly impacting people's lives. And what we have in Jvsd right now is literally a capsule that captures all of that. Technology, globalization, and new economy. And this has everything to do with how you and I live our lives. In the past, traditional businesses always seem to be a little bit far-fetched for most of the laymen, myself included, and that's why I worked for so long. And I have to thank, really from the bottom of my heart, this wonderful group of people right here. This is a beautiful picture. Aren't they amazing? These are the founders of Jvsd, Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis, as well as our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis. They are the masters behind this company, the brains that put together the infrastructure as well as this business model. Wendy and Randy themselves are award-winning businesswomen and businessmen in the United States. At the same time, they also have more than 2 decades of experience building up super infrastructures and technology that will support companies to expand globally. And we are so lucky that they bring this experience and put it into Jvsd so that all of us have an opportunity to work with the best in the industry. What they have created is a company in a few short years. We are only a little bit over 6 years old. Yes, we came into being. Jvsd was founded on 2009, September 9th. And since then, we are now in 130 countries and territories all over the world. This is mind-boggling. I mean, 6 years to get to 130 countries and territories. Never in my 17-year corporate career have I seen any company achieve that kind of scale and expansion. So, 6-year-old, we're a new kid on the block compared to many of the industry stalwarts out there. But you know what? I'm very, very proud to say that the latest industry ranking puts us right up there in the world's giants. We are walking tall because we have been ranked number 18 amongst the world's top 20 direct selling companies in the world. And that is just truly amazing. 4 years ago, when I got to know this company, we just broke the top 100 ranking. And I believe we were somewhere 84 or 86. And in the 4 short years that I have been with this company, I have seen it breaking records and resetting, what is considered the norm and raising the bar every step of the way. And I am so proud that I am a part of this company. And right now, based on 2015 performance, we actually broke the $1 billion mark. We did 1.1 billion US dollars revenues in 2015, and we are on track this year to become a $2 billion company. How exciting is that? If you want to get involved in any business, this is the company that I really encourage you to look at. So what are we really about? Jvsd is a company that specializes in redefining youth. What our founders have done is that they have brought together some of the best minds, the top minds in the anti-aging industry, to bring together technologies and people and a set of products which creates what we know the youth enhancement system. Now, in the youth enhancement system, it is not like anything you've seen out there in the market. It is something that actually brings together the power of nature and our own body, as well as a lot of very cutting-edge biotechnologies, which I'll share with you shortly. But given the interest of time, I'm not going to be able to talk to you about everything, but I want to introduce you to one of the brilliant minds behind this system, and he's none other than Dr. Nathan Newman, who is one of our medical advisors. Dr. Nathan Newman himself is an extremely successful cosmetic surgeon, and he is a world leader in stem cell technology formulation, highly sought after in the medical community for his expert opinion and knowledge in how to use stem cell technology to really help our bodies to perform and look better. So we actually work with the best in the industry. I'm so excited when I first met Dr. Nathan Newman because, I was just thinking, I'm just this little girl, in Singapore, so far from the US, but I get to work with some of the best in our industry. Isn't that amazing? What he has done is he has found a way to put more than 200 growth factors into our products that actually enables our products to talk to our body and harness the natural regenerative abilities of our body. What that means, what is growth factors? Well, I'm talking to you in English, so that's the way we communicate. Our cells communicate with each other. There are trillions of cells in our body, and they need to communicate in order to give our body the best optimal performance. So as we age, our cells actually start to slow down. When we were kids, when we fall down, or when you were a teenager and you had a pimple, you remember that it actually recovered very, very fast. But when you have a pimple when you're in your 30s, in your 40s, you realize that it takes far longer for your skin to heal. And that's because just naturally, biologically speaking, our cells just slow down and they're less effective, they're less efficient as when we were young. And what we are able to do now through our products is able to stimulate our cells to have them work as if we are in our young 20s, 30s, when our body was younger. And as a result of his development, we now have a complete series of adult stem cell technology skincare, which we call Luminous. What you see here is all there is to this system. It is such an incredibly simple yet powerful system. And I don't know about you, in my household, my husband and I used to have 2 separate sets of skincare, one for him and one for me. And I've got a lot more than him, obviously, because I've got all kinds of things for all kinds of problems on my face and my body. However, now with Luminous, we just need one set of products, We share everything, and both of us are getting incredible benefits. I mean, can you tell I'm 42 years old? Well, jokes aside, we actually have conducted independent third-party laboratory studies, clinical studies that actually look at the effect of our products on people. So I'm very excited to share with you that 100% of these subjects who were tested said that they would recommend the products to their family and friends. And the majority of them, more than 70%, actually feel that their skin looked younger and they experienced improvements in other areas as well. As for example, the skin was smoother, the skin is luminous, and also skin is firmer. So let's take a look at some of the pictures that were taken of these people who took part in the study. So here we have a lady, a before and after. These pictures are taken with very high-end cameras, and you're able to actually specifically tell where all these signs of aging are. So if you look at the picture on the right, that is the after picture, that tells you that after 56 days of using our product, this lady actually saw 65% reduction in the deep lines on her face. Now that's pretty phenomenal. It's a short period of time, and the improvements are actually not just skin deep. The men too, you get to benefit from this. And here we have a person who have actually used our products for 56 days, and he too experienced a 52% decrease in fine lines, and there were all kinds of improvements on their skin that were actually visible to the eye. But if you look beneath the skin, there is so much more to it. Now, the next person that I want to share with you, this picture has traveled the world and is our face of Jvsd. The lady over here, her name is Winnie. She has become a really good friend, and she is one of the role models and an inspiration to people in Jvsd. Why? Because she is one of our pioneer distributors in Jvsd. 6 years ago, when she started together with the rest of the pioneers in the company, there was only one product, the serum. There was no testimonials. Nobody knew if the product worked, and nobody was making any money yet. But she, being the most elderly, but I can tell you she was also the bravest. She offered herself at 62 years old to be a guinea pig. So she applied the serum on half her face for 10 weeks. And here you have it, the picture of the before and after on the same face. If you can tell, I'm sure you can, because most of you are very, very sharp. The face on the left of the screen of her face, right, is actually the side that does not have, that actually has 10 weeks of serum on it. You can tell that it is tighter, it is more luminous. You can see that the lines on that side of her face actually is a lot less obvious than the other side. So much so that when Winnie was walking around, people were asking, are you okay? Are you getting a stroke? You know, it was really quite funny because she has to quickly apply serum on the other side so that her face would balance up. Now, she's so excited about this that she went to see a friend who is a skin cancer specialist. Now, being a scientist at heart, the doctor did not want to just take her word for it and wanted to test what is underneath the skin. And this is a real test. And if you were Winnie, wouldn't you be nervous? Well, when I heard the story, I was like, oh my God, what if it doesn't show up? But true to form, our product now has a scientific evidence that it actually works as we say it will. The picture on the left is the corresponding picture of Winnie's face taken with a specialist medical equipment called the dermatoscope. The dermatoscope actually showed that the right side of Winnie's face on the picture on the screen, which does not have any serum on it, is completely different from the left side. And the difference being that the left side where she applied the serum now has a whole new level of collagen. Now, for those of you who are aware, most of us actually stop producing collagen in our body when we turn 30. She is a 62-year-old woman at the point of application of our product. There was no way her body could naturally produce all this new fresh baby collagen on that side of her face. So this is truly an amazing discovery. A picture tells 1,000 words, and this picture has gone on to inspire many people to look at this business as something that truly is revolutionary. Now, the next star performer I want to share with you is a product called Reserve. Now, Reserve is very simply an antioxidant fruit blend, 100% botanical, and it is really the nature, the goodness of everything that nature has to offer. Our doctor found a way to put together 7 very potent superfoods like cherry juice, bearberry extract, aloe vera, pomegranate, green tea, blueberry, acai berries, all of that, and added a star ingredient called resveratrol. Now, if you bother to Google resveratrol, you'll find a whole plethora of clinical studies and reports and research to show you that the very existence of resveratrol actually had a lot of therapeutic effects on people. So now we have this product that is truly highly available to the body. Why do I say that? Because Reserve is actually a gel. All right, and being a gel is highly bioavailable to the body. We all know that what makes a difference to us when we take good nutrients into the body is the ability of our body to absorb the nutrients. And so Reserve has helped so many people around the world to truly rejuvenate our skin and strengthen our immune system, as well as to boost our overall wellness, just because it is such a simple and convenient product that everybody loves. It is our top selling product in our company. So those are the two of the entire range of products. And what I've just told you is this is just the tip of the iceberg, because what I haven't said to you, for example, Finity actually contains a Nobel Prize winning technology, that really targets at our DNA and telomeres and helping to reverse the clock of aging. And then we have AMPM that works with your body to make sure that you get your optimal performance throughout the clock. The Zen series really help people who are looking at managing your fat and versus your weight. It is really a revolutionary type of product that helps you to manage the overall fitness and wealth of your body. So we have an entire system of products that are designed to work together to give you the best possible body that is beyond your age. So, I'm 42, but I literally feel that I am only in my 20s, and I know I look like I'm in my 20s. So yes, it really helps me to look so much better. It gave me better confidence after I gave birth, and I really am very, very blessed. So if you have the opportunity to get to know all these products personally, would you be interested to also use this opportunity to enrich yourself financially? Well, that is literally what a lot of people now are doing. Because of the amazing results that people around the world are enjoying from these products, they are looking at how to enrich their own lives financially using this platform as well. And this is where the amazing compensation plan comes in. This was what have me left my 17-year corporate career to jump on ship to focus on building this business. It's an amazing, amazing compensation plan that gives you multiple streams of income. The active income and there's passive income, and I'll go through them very quickly with you just to give you a sense of what is possible through Jvsd. So the first thing that you will immediately look at is actually the opportunity to make retail profit. All right, when you join Jvsd, a small investment of less than $50, you actually become a customer who is able to buy all the products at wholesale price. So you're enjoying savings of up to 30-35% every product of the retail price. At the same time, you also will get an integrated business suite that comprises of a website as well as a back office that allows you to run this business. So it's, for $50, it really is a no-brainer for you to come on board and experience the products yourself and see if this is a business that you could get involved in. So when you have friends or customers who buy from your website, you actually will be able to make a profit that is the difference between the retail price that they pay and the wholesale price that you're entitled to. But in the whole process, you need not actually buy any products at all. There's no need to stock up an inventory. There's no need to do the delivery yourself. What the company has done is to build together a very powerful support system in the background that handles inventory, that handles delivery, customer service, and also cash management. So all of that will be captured in your back office, which is an amazing, amazing tool. I have my phone over here. This is my mobile office. I bring this everywhere I go because this is how I keep tabs on my business. The second way to make an income is when you have customers who are looking to enjoy greater savings, then you want to make sure that you explain to them their options. So for many of you who are here for the first time, if you choose to look at buy more product for yourself, then here's the good news, because the company has put together some starting packages for new customers only, one time, where you get to buy our products at a further discount to wholesale price. And these packages range from anywhere from what you see on the screen. These are packages available in the United States, and in every market we actually have different options. So depending on where you are, please go back to the person who invited you onto this webinar and ask what your options are. And I would highly recommend that you give yourself a minimum of 3 months, okay, to experience the products, because we're talking about cellular regeneration. When we're rejuvenating our bodies, the cells take time to rejuvenate. Different cells have different needs. So you want to give yourself the best opportunity to really experience and benefit from the products. So Jumbo, Ambassador, some of the bigger packages will give you the quantity of products. At the same time, you will also be able to start doing the business because you have some extra stock with you. All right. So whenever a product is purchased or sold, it generates what we call CV. These are like points, like a frequent flyer mile. And what does it do for you? That brings us to the third way of making money. And this is one of the most exciting things that I have to share with you, because this is truly the beginning of building passive income. What is team commission? Well, as the name suggests, it really is dependent on team productivity. So when you join the company, you start 2 teams. If you're building the business, you have a left team and a right team. And the computer system automatically starts to track for you what is the business volume generated by your left team and your right team. And whenever there's a product that's bought or sold, points are generated and accumulated, globally linked. Everyone who is under your team contributes to your total points accumulation, and also indefinitely. So all these points, whenever the computer see that there is a 300-600 combination, it will immediately pay you automatically $35 US. Now you might be thinking, well, $35 US doesn't seem a lot. Think about it. It does not depend on you putting an extra hour or 2 hours to go make the $35. This is actually a result of a global mechanism at work. Your global team, you could have customers anywhere in 130 countries that we're already in and more. And so this is truly something that is global. It allows you to tap into the global network that you're able to build. The company is extremely generous because you can make up to 750 times 35 in a week. That is $26,250 US. I don't know if that is good enough for you to live a good life, but I do know of people who make that amount in a year. You now have the opportunity to actually make that in a week. So if that's not enough, and this is where it gets really even more exciting, we have 2 other ways of making more money for you. The 4th way is called leadership matching bonus. Now, the easiest way, I think, for me to explain this to you, maybe to share with you an analogy in life, okay? So if you have ever recommended a friend to a job, okay, maybe you got a referral fee, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you got a thank you copy from your friend. And every time your friend gets paid his monthly salary or a bonus at the end of the year, I don't think it has anything to do with you, right? But in Jvsd, if you introduce a good business partner into the business who sees the opportunity and the potential of this business the same way as you do, and take it and run it and build it, and they too go share this opportunity with a lot of people, they will start to make money. And they will start, every time they make a team commission, every $35 they make, you now have an opportunity to partake a part of it. So for example, you sponsor me and I got excited, I got to work, and I actually started to make $1,000 US this week in team commissions. You, being my sponsor, have the chance to then make an extra $200 US because I got to work. Obviously, this means that it is in your interest to see that I'm successful. So we get to work together. We get to really help each other out, because you are successful when I am, and I'm successful when I learn from you, okay? So this is just one level. From me, I will introduce my friends, and my friends will do the same. And at every level where people start to realize the potential of this business and start to build their own fortunes, you have the chance to get the different percentages, what we call matching bonus, up to 7 levels. So that's 20, 15, 10, and additional 5% across the board. Now that is truly something that is phenomenal. It has a building mechanism that encourages teamwork, that encourages everybody to support each other to be successful. The fact is, I can only be successful if my team is. So to me, that is one of the most beautiful aspects of this business, because in my corporate world, I have to, step on other people, maybe do some things that I'm not particularly proud of in order to move ahead. It's always competition. Our relationship is very intense, competing with one another. But in Jvsd, it's been an amazing journey where we're supportive of each other, and we hold each other's hands up and down. It's just an amazing, amazing family to be a part of. Now, if you have 5 customers every month reordering, your first level matching bonus actually gets bumped up to 25% instead of 20. And if you have 10 or more customers doing reordering every month, that gets up to 30%. So just imagine this for a while, that you sponsored me and I am making $26,250 in 1 week. So you now have a chance of matching me for 30%, which means every time I max out $26,250 in a week, you get paid an extra close to $7,000. Isn't that amazing? If you have many of such people who are driven by their own dreams and really work hard, your job to help them and we work together, it is a no-brainer. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful business plan, if you ask me. So one more, okay? I know, it just sounds like a bit too good to be true, but one more. If you work really, really hard and you help many, many people, you very likely hit one of the top ranks of the company, becoming a diamond director and above. And this is what we call the diamond bonus pool. 3% of the company's business volume will be paid quarterly to qualified diamond directors, depending on your productivity. This is almost like, it's like profit sharing, except that you get paid every quarter, not every year. So if you heard me just now, this company after 5 years actually did $1.1 billion last year. 3% of that volume is, I don't know, my calculator actually doesn't have enough space for me to key in all the numbers, but you know what I'm trying to say. This is really something that is beyond your wildest dreams. It's not far-fetched at all, because I have known people in the last 4 years. One of the reasons why I believe in this platform is that I see with my own eyes so many people who have already achieved the $26,250 every week, and then they also earn the diamond bonus pool. I mean, literally you can buy cars, you can buy Porsches, and buy a new apartment every quarter. And I'm not just talking about the financial aspect, I'm also talking about the option you have in your life, as well as the opportunity to transform your life completely. How about that? So that's the money part of it. And if you like to travel like me, I love to travel, but I love to travel for free even better. So in Jvsd, we really celebrate the human spirit triumph, okay? So when we are doing the business, we also work hard to make sure that we give ourselves the best lifestyle. So the company offers 2 travel programs every year for everyone to, when you're building your business, if you do well, you get to travel for free. And you also get a lot of opportunities to go for personal training, attend conferences, and that's just a whole lifestyle that it's no longer just a static business. You're part of a global lifestyle, that allows you to make a difference to other people while you make a difference to yourself. So that is truly something I think, this is a new paradigm, totally. All right, it's not something that fits into the old mold of thinking. You want to put yourself in a position where you're catching this trend, and we have a proven system that can help you to be successful. There's so many people who have already succeeded on this platform, and with the cutting edge technology and the fact that we now have a super infrastructure in IT, that is already presented to us in the form of the Jvsd platform, you can now leverage the global economy. And also, this will give you an amazing flexibility and time freedom, just as I have experienced. I'm so blessed that ever since I got involved with Jvsd, I have had the opportunity to quit my job, to live the life I want. When I come to Australia, I didn't have to worry about finding a job, and I can spend time with my little son and my family, doing the things I love with the people I love. What's not to like? So I hope for those of you who are here for the first time, you will join the global community, join this global movement to really transform what the whole human experience is about. Okay, so that brings me to the end of my presentation, and I would like to invite at this moment a few friends to share their stories with you, because nothing moves people like a human story. So I've invited friends from all over the world because